Hello everybody, and welcome to the next episode. We're out here today. We got some really rotten weather on the way in, and I have approximately, I will say, an hour to get out the weed eater, get me a good spot cleared out, and get some shelter up before the thunderstorms arrive. Well, the sky is turning dark. Look at all those dark clouds headed my way. Check this out. It won't be long now, will it? It won't be long now. But we should be ready. I've got my tent up. I've got me a nice canopy, nice little place to sit outside. I even got a roof over top of the Can-Am so I can, get in and out of there without getting drowned rat. Of course, I brought rain gear too. If it rains a lot, we get done, we'll play in it a little bit. We'll just see how long it lasts, But I've still yet got some more to do. I'm gonna put a window right here, all this good stuff. And, you got to make it pretty. There we go. Alright, I ain't even started on inside. I got the rug down and that was it. Just getting it out of the way till I could get to my other top stuff and get my roof and canopy up. But yeah, so we're just waiting for the rain now. It has started raining, but we seem to be really good and dry in here. Don't seem to be any problems that I can see anyway. No leaks. Had to move my chair. Got a couple drops on it. That's about it really. Kind of blocked this side. That's, what wind, little bit of wind I do have is coming in from this side. That should take care of that. So we should be just about set up. Well, we are set up as far as structure. Keep the rain off. Of course, I don't have any home set up yet, But that's all right. That is okay. We'll get there. Let's see what that hillside looks like back there. Oh yeah. Coming down now. Turning water. That's the main thing, right? It's a running off the right way. I have to sometime, which it's early. It's ain't even 8 o'clock yet. Nice little weather to kind of hang out and enjoy yourself outside. You may need your rain gear from time to time, but that happens. But yeah, we'll get set up. We'll do some exploring a little while. I brought some rubber boots so I can wade through the wet weeds and all that good stuff. It is pouring rain. Thunder rolling in the distance. I like that. Get way out in the woods and enjoy a thunderstorm. I like them in the daylight too. You can see and video and that kind of thing. You get thunderstorms at night, they're kind of worthless. Look at that whole mountaintop up there is like foggy looking from all the water in the air. Pretty cool though. Loud on that tent. Look up there. The top part of the mountain is missing. You can't really even see it through all the rain. You get mist and rain and fog up there. You can't even see the top of the mountain. Yeah. Looks a little odd. I'll admit. But it's a hillbilly channel. We can do stuff like this and it's okay. Nobody questions it usually. The trees were blowing. As soon as I grabbed the camera, they stopped. Figures, don't it? We're getting there. I've got most of my stuff done. Got my little, had to put my light there and kind of extend it to make a little peak because we was getting a drip. But you know, my TV goes there, so we can't be having drips. But we're about done in here. Still got to get my power bank in. It goes right there, and you know, a few other little things here and there. Very, very, very damp today. Very, very, very damp. Temperatures dropped quite a bit too. You can feel a big difference in it. Sun's supposed to come out at some point today, and we're supposed to get up about 80, 82, and then more rain. But that's okay. All I need is a little bit of time. You know, I wanted to get some more stuff done, get some more of the weeds cut, get some firewood. I got a couple Duraflame and a little fire pit, you know, that I brought. But I wanted to get a little bit of, you know, little stuff done. Got me a new toy right there in the box. Ought to help a lot with that. But we'll get to that. We'll get to it. In theory, if it ever quits raining. Still yet got, you know, all kinds of little oddball stuff to do, but you know, I'm not in a rush, you know. I'm not in a rush. I haven't even got the TV or the power bank out yet. Starlink, you know, I ain't got none of that stuff out yet. And like I said, no big rush. I got my monster speaker laying there, got music, you know, working on little oddball things, sipping on some hot coffee. Real good day so far. Really good day, and it's just started. Like I said, it's barely 9 o'clock. I think it was 9:24 when I looked. There we go. Whip them trees around. Show off a little bit. There you go. Another good downpour just rolled in. Mother Nature pretty sure about the whole rain thing today, ain't she? She seems to be pretty confident in her decision. Look at that. It is pouring. How cool is that? A little bitty gap in the rain clouds, but it's windy, and look what's on the way. Watch this. Boom. Directly overhead. Here it comes. Got a good one coming. Anyway, I did want to show y'all something. You know, before I kind of need to do it now, though. You know, I was going to wait till the weather was nicer, you know. But I do kind of need to do this now because I need to use it, you know. I've been fighting with my, you know, I got a drip. I know my old tarp was leaking like a sieve, but you can see where it's just soaking right through it. And I've got it stretched and peaked to try and make it, you know, make the rain run this way and drip. And I've got a little piece of silver tarp on top of brown, you know, linked in underneath. And that little critter right there, I need to take care of that too. But what I need to do is cut a limb off of that to go right across the top here. And, you know, down this side to hold this corner. You know, you just get one limb to come down and do the same thing on the other side. So it'll weight it and hold everything nice and tight. As the wind comes, it just flips it back over, and the next thing you know, you've got water dripping down in here. And it's supposed to do this on and off really hard all day and probably all night tonight too. So I need to get that done. But anyway, like I said, I was going to show y'all later. Some of y'all may remember SEESII, Power Tool Company. They send us stuff from time to time to use out, you know, to use on our channel and show off a little bit. and they sent me a cordless pruning saw. And you know, if you've seen these before, you've seen me use their products, their saws in particular, on the channel before. Whole truckloads of firewood I have cut with these things. You know, this one's I think this one's a 10 inch. Yeah, 10 inch. So yeah, that sounds really good. And it comes with double batteries, extension, all kinds of little accessories that, you know, I would normally show you right now, but I will show you a little bit later. I really need to get the saw out and get that little critter right there cut. That tree, you can see it's still technically, it's fell recently, very recently. Looks like something's knocked it over. It's shredded on the end over here. So it's definitely dead. It just hasn't, the leaves haven't fell off yet. So I need to cut a piece out of there, about 4 foot long, and might even make me a little center pole too, to take the place of my light directly behind the TV, to keep everything propped up nice and pointy, you know, not pointy top, so that we've got some good angles. But because it is definitely getting ready to come another big thunder boomer. So we got to get the priorities in order. But so far this has been all kinds of fun. I've got like 2 bars of cell service. I'm about 1,500 feet above sea level. The town of Williamson's 5 miles from here, give or take, 6, 7, whatever. It's about 650 feet above sea level. So I'm fairly, you know, up there. I mean, it still goes on up. All the way around me goes up, except for the road that I came in right there. Everything else goes up. So I'm like perched on a little hillside right next to this big rock cliff, big long rock cliff. And there's a gas well down there. That's why this is all flat. But yeah, we already checked that one. It's in good shape. You can tell when they have the leaky ones a lot. You'll see this black residue, like oil, all around them, and you'll hear them. You know, usually hear it hiss, not always, but you'll see the residue. Just stay clear of those. If you see any of those black residue on them, just, yeah, don't even go near them. Not worth it. But this one we know is in good shape. And we're a pretty good ways from it too. But anyway, I'm gonna, here in a little while, after we get all that done, we're gonna go out and play in the rain. I brought me some rain gear. So yeah, we're gonna play out in a thunderstorm and go out in the woods and just kind of roam around in the mountains in a thunderstorm. Why not? Take the camera with me. It's waterproof. I don't care. I don't care. If you guys don't care, nobody cares, right? My pillow actually got a little bit of water on it. So I'm thinking, which it's early morning, you know, I'll put the fan on it later if I have to and dry it out. So, got my TV all ready, sound system all hooked up. The temperature has dropped. Check this out, 65.3, and on and off wind. So it's a little bit chilly. It's not cold or anything like that, but it's a little bit chilly. So I didn't bring any heater, just, you know, hoodie. Hoodie's good enough for something like this. 65, 70. That's all you need. And have a little fire later. But either way, let's refresh this and see how close that big one is. Oh, it's close, ain't it? I need to get that cut real quick. Well, I got the got the pieces cut out of the log, out of the down tree. It smells so good. It really does. It smells fantastic. But I've got the big piece laying right here to kind of weight the end down, and then a couple branches just across the top to, you know. For this one I'll have to put the extension pole on and just clip those in the morning before I go. No rush. I'm gonna do some more weed eating in the morning when the weather's a little bit nicer. But it looks pretty good. It's a pretty steep angle, and once I get this little critter right here cut, that should raise it up maybe 2 or 3 more inches. I've got that measured. Yeah, I need to take off about 6 inches off the end of that and replace my light with that pole. Oop. Now you're supposed to have, you know, fluid in here. Hang on, let me tighten my chain up. I will do that. I'll be right back. I will do that. That's better. Took a grand total of about 60 seconds. Came with a little wrench, spare chain, shoulder, you know, strap, fill bottle, gloves, glasses. Let's see, charger, not recharger, and 2 batteries, a spare, and I have one in it. There's the extension pole there. It's 2 halves, so you can split it, make it smaller, and it also extends from right there too. But look at that. That looks pretty good, don't it? Vicious looking little saw. I didn't have any oil with me, any bar oil, but we'll be fine for what, 3 cuts. I made 1, 2, and then clipped off a couple little limbs. We'll be fine. We just won't heat it up. We'll just show you. Now this is green wood. Look at that. Very green. Still got leaves. See leaves on it right there. Stay still now. Hard to try to do this one-handed. Let's see, get a good square cut. Like a hot knife through butter. Okay, now let's see. Go that way. May still be a little bit too long. Let's see here if I can prop the camera and do all of it all at once. Aha. Move the TV. Try that. What do y'all think? It's pointy. That's all that matters. Yeah, roar, roar, roar. I hear you. Roar, roar, roar. Anyway, let me get this. Put the branches on there and the one good sized limb. That should hold everything down. In theory. In theory. But yeah. Looks like we got everything just in time. The heavy stuff's inbound anytime, looks like. I like that better. Now I can move my light around. My saw up until tomorrow. But yeah, they're really nice. I've had several of these, and you know, they're intended to be, you know, pruning. You know, it actually says that. You know, it actually says pruning saw. But I have, well, let's just be honest. I have abused my SEESII saws. I really have. And, you know, I've cut a lot of firewood with mine. And if they'll cut all the firewood that I've cut with them, they'll certainly do some pruning, that's for sure. But we'll be using that a little bit more tomorrow once the rain stops, if it stops. But, alright, let's get some of my mess cleaned up. Here, I'll show y'all, take y'all outside, let y'all see it one quick time before I won't get too drowned. Too drowned rat. Very rainy. We're not in rain gear yet. We're still in regular hoodie. Alright, it looks like the angle may be steep enough to cure my problems. Maybe in theory, because I can see it dripping over there. That's a good sign. Very good sign. That is exactly where I wanted it to drip. Anyway, I got my little solar light charging. I think I've got everything done I need to get done. Technically speaking, anyway. Still yet got to my main light. Got a light bulb. Put it somewhere out here. Cheesy brats out. Those are frozen. We'll let those thaw. And, you know, once again, hillbilly channel. So, bread instead of buns. And I got some spicy mustard to go with my hot dogs. Whole bunch of junk. I mean, you know, I'm only going to beer it tomorrow. Backup food. Alright, I got my fan turned around. My pillow, I got a little bit wet, just a little bit damp. But I got the little fan on it, and that should dry it out long before bedtime. It's only 1 o'clock now, and I've got all day to go. Whole bunch of other rainstorms to roll through before this is over with, no doubt. This has been a great little... It's been wet. I ain't gonna lie. You have to limit, you know, your time outside, you know, actually in the raindrops, unless you want to put the rain gear on, you know. But yeah, put rain gear on and peel it back off every 5 minutes. We'll deal with that later. Actually, go ahead and drop that. Thank you. Rolling. It is definitely going to be a foggy night. This is going to be really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get my propane grill set up. I don't know why I think of Hank Hill every time I say the word propane. And propane accessories. Alright, get my propane grill set up. Get me a cheesy brat going. And, you know, a cookie or a cake or a snack or something. And we'll call that lunch. Well, folks, we do have a slight hiccup here. Propane grill, Hank Hill, propane accessories. Yeah, him. Propane grill. I left the pressure regulator. I cleaned it. And it's an old grill, and I cleaned it and left the pressure regulator laying on the carport. Plan B, it is. Good thing this is a hillbilly channel. Because if it wasn't, I don't think this would be okay. Here, let me turn that down just a little bit more. Pretty sure since it's a hillbilly camping channel, this is perfectly acceptable. I think. I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Have I crossed the line? Figure it's either this or get a campfire going. And propane seems to be, you know, pretty clear, clean. The Duraflame turns them black. I've actually tried that before. That does not work. This seems to be, I can feel it sizzle. The cheese starting to sizzle already. The fork's kind of vibrating. Okay. Get him right in there. There you go. starting to crack. And I jumped. I actually jumped. That's cool. I like that. I need to watch my tent here. Okay, we're alright. That ought to work. Take you all the way with it. That'll work. One spicy mustard cheddar brat. Hillbilly version. Well, that was fun. I like that. Kind of reminds you of the childhood. Remember when you was little, roasting hot dogs over the kitchen stove? That's kind of what that felt like. Tasted really good too. I mean, just crispy and juicy, and yeah, just the spicy mustard. Yeah, winner. Couldn't ask for a better cheesy brat. But let's see, get me some coffee heated up in between the rainstorms. I think I've got a little bit of a clearing coming up. Maybe get some oddball stuff done if it clears up enough. I'd like to get, like I said, get me a spot cleared right here, at least enough for a fireplace, but not when it's just completely saturated wet. That stuff will absolutely stick to you and you will not get rid of it. It'll be there when you leave and your clothes will be green. I got my speaker right here, you know, so I can have my, you know, audio, have it, you know, thumping and junk. You know how it is. And for music too, you know. But it's thinking about warming up. 65.7. It's supposed to be 80 today, but I mean, what time is it now? 2 o'clock. So I was just talking to Heather. I've got 2 bars up here. So yeah, handy to have. I haven't even had to get the Starlink out, which I'm sure I'll need it for that. You know, I'm sure you can't stream, you know, TV on 2 bars of cell service, and you know, wouldn't want to if you could. Well, I just had a little excitement, y'all. I had the drone out flying, and I was way down the valley, flying way down through there. All of a sudden, the drone, no warning whatsoever. It usually gives you a warning before this. Low power mode activated. Oh, crap. And I am way down there. I spin around real quick, full power back toward the house. Couldn't see the clearing. All I could see is the tops of trees. Nothing but the tops of trees. So I'm coming up through the valley. I mean, full power, scanning for a clearing. Slide to the left, line up on the left side. It's lower right here. Come up through the left. And I mean, I am just in full-on first-person mode. I am in that drone. If we crash, we die. Came around through there and I heard that thing. And I was just, you know, you got the phone, slides in right here, you know, and I was just totally, you know, you're in a game, you're just totally locked in. I was totally locked in on that thing. That was close, man. I was shaking. I knew I had lost my drone. Check this out. Got some visitors. It's two little dogs who live down here at the bottom of the hill. The black and white one, a little black wiener dog. Yeah, Mark's supposed to be coming up, the guy that owns it. Hi, pups. They just live right down the hill. It's not far. Hi, little one. Hello, little wiener doggy. How are you? How is it? Are you friendly? Okay. Head on home then. He's getting it down through. The black and white one's down through there. There goes the little wiener dog, hot on his trail. Steep hill, isn't it? Straight down. Private, gated. Can't beat that. All kinds of, exploring. If it wasn't for bad weather, I'd probably be out riding some of the trails. There's a whole bunch of them. He showed me some of them the other day, and we went riding a little bit on ATVs. There's a bunch of them here. But I don't know if I'll get much of the grass, much more of the grass cut today. Pretty wet, but even if I don't, that's fine. I've got plenty cut for now. Enough, plenty enough. And I would like to get some more done before I leave. Rest of the gas tank anyway. That is some deep, dark woods, ain't it? Look at that. How thick that is. That is some thick jungle. Like something out of a Disney movie, don't it? Okay, make sure my pant legs are... Okay, we're good. Pant legs sticking out, your whole pant leg's gonna get wet. Looks like a little bit of a game path right here. Oh, you can see where that hillside comes in at, can't you? Check that out. That's camp back there. This is really cool. Cool little spot. And what we got here looks like remnants of a chicken coop. Yep. And another chicken coop. Yep, made out of a bank sign. Wow, look at that hillside. Look at that. That is some steep looking stuff, ain't it? I can see a faint trail, what used to be, going right up around there. Old trail. You just get used to spotting stuff like that. It's just a slight little indentation, but it's uniform all the way up and around the hill. That's a road. Put my hood up, going under this stuff. Out in the open ain't such a big deal, but you get going under this stuff, knocking the water off the trees, it is. Wow. That is some wilderness right there, isn't it? You picture West Virginia woods, Kentucky, you know, that's exactly what you picture right there, isn't it? That's exactly what you see in your head. Very wet. Very wet out here. Look at that one out. Good tree. Alright, let's go to the back. I saw what looked like a little path back there, but I figured we'd check this first. I knew it couldn't really go that far, but I just wanted to see where it did go, what was up here, what these buildings were. And chicken coops. Or ex-chicken coops. I really would. You can go right down this hill that ties into another trail. Big one. Just look how dark that looks down through there. And I hear a train echoing up through the valley. Now, I'll say one thing, it ain't raining enough to have the raincoat on. It's keeping you dry, but it's warm. You know, if it's raining enough, you don't get warm in rain gear. I guess that means it's not raining enough, right? I got what I could on the grass. Got out through there. I got a little bit more a little while ago. Expanded that. Made a little place to put my campfire later. But anyway, yeah, moving right along. Moving right along. Real pretty little spot. Sounds soothing, doesn't it? Hey guys, this is Mark. He's the owner of the property, and if y'all was watching the channel the other day, we did a video together. Check out his little ride. Check it out. That little thing came right up that hill. It's got four-wheel drive, and it came right up that hill like it wasn't nothing.
Needs a little TLC.
I heard that, man. Who don't?
Yeah.
Who don't?
Yeah.
So what you got in the box again?
Blackberry Cobbler.
Somebody struck it lucky today, didn't he?
They ain't nothing like back to cabin stuff. We would take and make it on the stove.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit there and bake.
Yeah, I bet that was good. I bet that was good. Yeah. It's trying to clear up a little bit. Sun's out a little bit. Have you had any yet?
No.
Really?
Ain't broke the crust on it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's.
I brought it right. Take it out of the oven, put it straight in the box.
I heard that.
Matter of fact, I can't hold on under the box.
Oh, well, I guess I need to shut up then, don't I?
No, I can't hold right under it.
Clear some room.
Now here's my best part.
Look at that. It's milk in an antique milk jar.
Yeah, I like milk cold. I remember when Baker's Dairy used to still deliver down to Chatteroy.
Really?
And I would go down there and buy, and you buy the glass jars of milk.
Really, I remember Leatherwood Dairy
Leatherwood,
in
yeah,
Williamson,
Leatherwood.
but I don't remember them doing the glass jars though.
Yeah, Baker's up to about, I guess, 78, 79 or something. They was still running the truck down through Chatteroy down to the river there.
Really?
Yeah.
So you baked a cobbler, did you?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I baked one.
Yeah.
So.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Well, I'm glad it's got them silicone handles. You can smell it.
Yeah, you can. Look at that. Look at that. That looks really good.
We'll find out.
That looks about perfect, don't it?
Yeah, we'll find out. I can sit right here, can't
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's your place. You can do anything you want to.
Oh, no.
All right, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, here we go, guys. We are ready. Straight out of the oven.
I hope it's okay.
It looks gorgeous. I mean, it looks perfect, don't it? Come out of there. There we go. Look at that. Looky there, y'all. Did you pick the berries?
Yeah, I picked them up at the store.
Did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I picked them up at the store. I was going to say, it's probably a little bit early, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, we seen those red ones back on top of the hill there.
Jump in there. Whoa.
Here, I'll pour you some milk, man. You gotta have some milk. What's cobbler without milk?
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a really good point.
And when I put that on there, I put that on there.
Yeah, so far it's done well in the rain so far. Had a few little drips here and there, but nothing too dramatic.
Yeah, I just went ahead and put that jar in the freezer and let it get chilled to bring it.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Oh, yeah.
Smells good.
Yes, it does. Smells very good, don't it?
Yeah, I was thinking, I said, well, I can't go up there to Leo's and not take something, so I said, I'll make a cobbler. Right
You
quick.
hit a home run then, didn't you? Well, alrighty, guys. Here we go. First bite. Who wants first bite? Who wants it? Go ahead. Go ahead, get it.
I done beat them.
Go ahead, get it. We're waiting on y'all. Go ahead.
Oh, man, you don't want that. I'll take it back.
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's that bad.
Oh, Lord, no. That's good.
And that hit spot.
Mm-hmm. It's not too sweet either. That's about right.
Yeah, it's a simple recipe. It's just a simple 1 cup of self-rising flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of milk, and a stick of butter.
Mm-hmm. Old school, huh?
Yeah. Pour it in a pan, bake it.
There you go. There you go. It's really good.
Yeah, it is good.
Well, guys, we would share some with y'all. You know, there's some more, but, you know, I hope y'all brought a fork. Let's have some cobbler. We'll see y'all in a while. There he goes. Heading off into the sunset, or the rain or something. Thank you, Mark. That cobbler was really good. But yeah, we sat around talking for a while and just kind of chatting, enjoying having some peach cobbler. The rain is back, though. The rain is back. And it ain't playing. Well, guys, it is still raining all day long. It's about 7:30 now, give or take, and it has rained all day long. Well, it stopped a couple times, but that's about it. But that's okay. We don't care because it's movie time. Don't matter if it's a raining or not, does it? Movie time either way. But yeah, that cobbler was really good. That hit the spot. I needed that. Stuffed, I tell you. Alright, let's pick us out a movie. I was kind of eyeballing that Frankenstein, or got a couple of them I was going to kind of fumble around, check Netflix, and just see what we see. About that time, ain't it? Alright, let's kick back, listen to some rain, and watch a movie. Well, it's about 10 o'clock now, and just finished watching Atlas on Netflix. It's a pretty good movie. 24, I thought, yeah, 24. Pretty good movie, Jennifer Lawrence. It's, you know, yeah, different, very different. But anyway, it's getting about that time. I do believe it's about time to relocate the TV and the power bank to inside the tent. It's getting a little bit late. There's the temperature now. 66 degrees. So it's trying to come down just a little bit. Very, very wet out here. I thought about trying to, you know, have a little fire, you know, just put the fire pit up and light a Duraflame, but man, it is like really extra wet out here. It is super wet. And I do believe I am just about ready to head in anyway. Been going since about 4:45 a.m. this morning. That's okay though. We got it, didn't we? Look at that. Middle of nowhere. We're out here. And come on, flashlight, cooperate. There we go. Pretty cool little spot. Been a great little day. Been a great day. All the rainy stuff, that was fun. Just sitting around and just listen to it. Just go at it. Just pouring rain. Had some company. Barry Cobbler. Good day. But it is time to move in and start unwinding for the day and get ready for bed anyway. But let's move, you know, TV, power bank, couple little oddball things, and get that stuff in there and move on with the night. If I can get the flashlight to cooperate. And check that thing out. That looks like a theater in here. In this little tent. Let's see. What do we need out here still? I guess that's it. Turn the light off out here. Turn my street light off. That's about it. About ready to head in. I am tired too. It's been a long day. Been a really interesting one though. That is for sure. Just come out here and thunderstorm and just whip something up, you know? Make up some nonsense and just see what you come up with. But it worked. I got one little drip right in this little area right here. But other than that, that's about it. I'll swap that tarp out when I get home. That one's a floor tarp from now on, and probably then only on dry weather. Don't you hate that? Bring a tarp, it leaks. Oh well, this is life. But yeah, check that out. Look at that. That just looks so inviting, doesn't it? It just looks so inviting. And the rain, you know, listening to the rain. Not too shabby. Alright, I'm going to head on in, kick my shoes off, get in the bed, nibble on some snacks, and watch a little TV for a while. It is just about time to crash out for the day. Good night, everybody. Check that out. Just laid down. I was getting ready to doze off, turn the lights off. Boom, boom, boom. Pouring rain again. Big surprise. Good morning, everybody. It looks as though we survived the dark and stormy night. It rumbled. I mean, there was one rolled through. I'm guessing about 3 a.m. Boom. That's what it was like down here. You hear the thunder and it's boom. That was pretty cool though. I did wake up for that one. I woke up when that one landed though. That's for sure. But anyway, y'all look over my mess. It's usually, the day after. It's kind of like, I don't know. It just somehow you get grass all tracked in everywhere, and you know how it is. Especially a day like yesterday. Man, it just really poured all day long. That was fun though. I like that. That was fun. Just hanging out in a thunderstorm in your tent in the woods. Throw on a raincoat, go for a walk. Why not? Very cool. Very cool. Anyway, let's get woke up here. I just barely, I've been up just long enough to warm up some coffee, and that is it. Was coffee, and then you guys. So that ought to tell you how much I love y'all. Well, I guess it's pretty obvious I changed my mind about the campfire, huh? I don't guess I need to come, hey, I changed my mind about the campfire. But there it is. We did it anyway. Nice morning, though. Really nice morning. I saw a peak of sunshine a little while ago. The sun came out just for about 5 minutes. It was really pretty. But now it's gone again, and it's cloudy again. Should be supposed to get, I think, like 80 later today. And, sunny, all that good stuff. I figure we'll just leave everything, let it sit in the sun for a couple hours anyway, and dry everything out real good. Saw those 2 dogs again. They come up. It's like kind of like a Jack Russell, big one, black and white. Kind of looks like a Jack Russell. It's not, it's mutt, but looks like a great big Jack Russell. And this, it's a wiener dog, black, real fuzzy, like double coated, triple coated. Has the, wispy hairs that fly around on the outside when he runs. But yeah, they're apparently buddies. I saw them yesterday. They came up and roaming around, and I saw them over there yesterday, up here this morning. They're the buddies, that apparently they just follow the creek. All they have to do is go back down the valley, goes right back to the house. So all of this is their backyard. I was thinking, just a little while ago, I was sitting there thinking, that is interesting, It's like, Mark, it's Mark's property, he got a deed. He's the only one that has the deed. But the dogs say it's theirs, the government says it's theirs. Every bird, every bug, every squirrel, every critter here says that this little piece of ground is theirs. I just thought that was interesting. I'm the only one here that's not claiming ownership. Thought that was interesting. Come on, son, where you at? Hanging out behind the clouds, being lazy. Let's see what it looks like with that panel off. Okay, it looks kind of hillbilly-ish, don't it? It looks it looks very comfortable though. That it is now. It's very comfortable. Utility shed. This is my utility shed over here. You know, workspace, living room, whatever you want to call it. Patio, and then bedroom. Trees work pretty good though, up top. You know, hold everything down. Just a couple little drips is about all that got through, but it wasn't even enough to interfere with, you know, leaving the TV there. You just move it forward that far so the drip goes behind it. Not a problem. It did really well though. Nice little setup. Still need to cut that one down just for next time. You know, that one that hangs way out there. If it wasn't for that one, I would have cleared back here. You know, if it wasn't for this stuff right here, that one, and that one, I would have probably cleared here and put the tent back there. And then that would have given, you know, a flat spot in the front of it. Oh, yeah. Maybe work on that next time I come up here. I plan to come back. You know, I plan to come back. It's a really nice little spot. I like it. And, you know, you bring the ATV, man, you can have a ball up here. Because you go down through this, right down this little valley here, just straight down. It's steep, steep, steep. Up the other side, also steep, steep, steep. But there's tons and tons of trails here that, you know, you could take the ATV out on, you know, play on, that kind of thing. Set up the big tent, you know, bring the big tent up here and set up, you know, mega structure, mega tent right here. And, you know, you could, you know, it's not that far from my house. I could go swap out vehicles if I wanted to. Bring the can in, bring it all up, and then take it down, get the ATV, bring it back. I could do whatever. Very interesting thought. Heather come up, hang out for afternoons, picnics. That sounds cool, don't it? But yeah, cool little spot. Very cool. My first time camping here. Some really big trees. Like I said, we're literally perched on the flat on the side of a mountain, about 1,500 feet up. Cool little spot though. I like it. I do think that's the key to it though. You know, under the canopy. Summer, you know, you need to be under stuff when summertime, if you're going to camp in the summer. Winter, you want out in the open, you know, but not so much in the summertime. So I'll clean this up along there. That'll help. All right, let's hang out by my fire for a little while, sip on some coffee, and watch my shoes dry. Sounds like an exciting morning, doesn't it? Just sit around, watch my shoes dry by the fire. Well, it's about 10 a.m. now, and the sun is finally trying to come out a little bit and dry things out. Leaves are starting to look a little bit drier. I can still see water droplets, but they're not as saturated as they were. But I'm letting my fire cook down a little bit, getting ready to start, you know, loading. I got the bridge, my sky bridge, took down. It's over here on the ground. But yeah, so far so good. We're working on it. I did save. When I told y'all, I was showing y'all about this thing. Look at this. Look what a beast. That SEESII saw. This is with the extension pole on it. I just wanted to show y'all that thing. Look at that. Now, I've used them, you know, y'all have been watching the channel. You know, I've had like several of these saws, and they're really, they have done well. I'll put it that way. They've done really well. zero complaints. And that's me, really abusing it, to be honest. Like I said, they're made for pruning. They're not made for cutting up, truckloads of firewood. But they will do it. I know that much. You just don't want to stay too, because you can overheat them. Electric motors, you can overheat really bad if you stay on them. But, a little bit, you'll get there. Anyhow, just thought I saved that one limb that I've been eyeballing ever since I got here. That little critter right here, hanging down. That was quick. We'll get that one while we're here. That's pretty handy. Okay. Not bad, huh? Looks wicked, don't it? Looks mean. But it tilts and all that and twists, and it extends further than this too. But I just wanted to show y'all real quick, just snap down a couple limbs. And since I didn't bring any chain oil, I don't want to get too carried away with it. But anyway, yeah, very cool little product. Thank you, SEESII. Very much appreciate you. If y'all want to get one, they're already a good price. But if y'all want to get one, we'll have a discount code for you to pick you one up. Well, it looks like another little camping trip has come to a conclusion. We've got everything loaded up and ready to travel. Been a wild little trip. I think I may call this one Thunder Camp or something like that. It was just torrential rain. It's a lot of adventure for a 24-hour period. It really was. Just torrential thunderstorms, boom, just thunder roaring, and the whole drone thing, and the Blackberry Cobbler, That's a whole lot of stuff for a 24-hour period. But yeah, that was fun. Just goes to show what you can do in a 24-hour period with a day. What you can do with a day if you want to commit to having fun with it, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed our little video hanging out here in this little nook halfway up a mountain here in the middle of nowhere. It's been fun. Been a lot of adventure, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, I guess until the next time, we'll see y'all a little bit later. Leo out. Steep hill.